Hello, my name is Carlton, and I want to share some information with you concerning our day-to-day communication and how we can use it to be more successful in our daily living. Communication is the process in which we exchange thoughts and words or our messages to one another, transmitter to receiver. Our English term from communication comes from a Latin 14th century term, communicare, which simply means to share, as I'm sharing with you on this information that I've recently researched to a certain degree. Now, communication, let's use a few examples before we begin to talk more of it. Communication can be likened to a fire. Imagine if you had a fire that you use very skillfully in the production of clean energy or in the production of, say, a deep dish, delicious DiGiorno pizza. That would be very good. Communication, on the other hand, if not used so skillfully, could be used irresponsibly and burn uncontrollably the fire into someone else's property or land or area, creating devastating effects on property and life. You can see how communication can be very important. Let's talk about two aspects, our personal lives and our professional lives. In our professional lives, in the business world, there are 5 levels of communicating. You have level 1 being a person who communicates at a very low level, and a level 5 person who communicates with great skill. A level 1 would be that person who communicates in a chit-chat level, ice-breaking talk, and they never progress from there. But as you go down the levels of communication to deeper degree and interpersonal skills, you find a level 2 communicator. They communicate just by reinstating the facts that they already know, that you already know, such as, they scored 38 touchdowns last season according to ESPN. A level 3 communicator would draw you deeper into a subject by using statements that are more possessive, such as I have, or in my belief, or I believe, in my personal opinion. This person would draw you into their conversation by use of such statements. A level 4 and a level 5 communicator, however, they speak with great conviction. Unlike the level 4 communicator that is only speaking with great conviction, a level 5 communicator, they speak with such great conviction and emotion, and also use of your emotions. A level 5 communicator is that person who's so skilled that they can sell you salt water and you own the ocean. Now that we talked about some aspects of how we use communication in our personal and professional lives, let's talk about different forms of communication. Communication can be used informally or formally. Informal today, I'm very informal. I'm dressed in my red shirt, same one that you saw me last time. I have my watch and my wedding ring on, and I'm dressed down in my home. And I'm giving you talking points as I call them from my notes. More formally will be a speech that I've prepared, and I'm reading from a paper on a more structured venue or agenda in an arena or a platform that is very elegant or very businesslike. You have verbal communication, which makes up about 7% to 10% of how we communicate overall in our day-to-day communication process, such as the utterance of words as I'm speaking with you right now. You also have nonverbal communication, which comprises about 90 to 93% of how we communicate in our day-to-day communication process. Nonverbal, like touch, handshakes, hugs, embraces. Also, you would have nonverbal communication in eye gazing, as in I'm staring at the camera right now to let you know that I'm watching you watch me. Another nonverbal form of communication would be proxemics, would be the distance that I am towards you or away from you, to let you know how personal I want to be or how professional or distant I am towards you. You also have paralinguistics, which references to the use of tone, inflection of voice, loudness, and also the rhythm in which we talk. Communication is a very, very complex process. Visual presentation is also a form of non-verbal communication. It tells you who I am by the way I keep myself up on my external appearance. Now that I've spoken with you about communication and how this skill of communicating is very important in our day-to-day life, I hope that you consider all that has been said. I thank you for your attention and your time. Again, my name is Carlton. Choose your words wisely.